Hello everyone, my name is Shijinxin and I recently graduated from Curtin University with a bachelor's degree in Business of Commerce, majoring in management. So the purpose of this presentation is try to reflect on my journey at university, the skill I have developed, the tool I have used to understand my employability, and of course, how I plan to navigate my future career. So I think this is actually both a personal reflection and of course a strategic plan to prepare for my future career. So next, I'm going to use the PowerPoint slide to assist my presentation.
Hello, welcome back to my presentation. And as for the presentation, we have 7 parts in total. The part 1 is about introduction, part 2 is developing employability tool, part 3 is reflection on enhancing your business mind, part 4 is about reflection on my time at university, part 5 is my career plan, part 6 is a message to my future self, part 7 is the conclusion. So as for the part 1 introduction, I have already done before. So next, let's move to talk about part 2, the employability tool. So first, I'd like to introduce the employee tool I have used. The tool analyzes my ability from multiple dimensions and provide a clear vision breakdown of my strengths and areas for improvement. It showed a detailed radar chart and mapping out 18 essential capabilities, such as communications, leadership, teamwork. And this allowed me to identify my strongest capability and recognize where I need to grow. Next, I want to focus on the changes reflected in the 2 charts I took before and after the course, especially through the employability and confidence charts. So in the employability charts, I observed a significant improvement in the career studies commitment, learning method, and career identity. So this improvement stemmed from the consistent coursework, collaborative projects, and the professional reflections through this semester. While the confidence chart score didn't shift dramatically, I still noticed that there is an improvement overall. So next is about the advice. So the tool isn't just a diagnosis, it also offers some advice. So in order to make more progress, it guided me to reflect on my values, setting long-term goals, and of course, seeking continual learnings. Then let's move to talk about part 3 as a reflection on enhancing your business mind. So this unit offered more than just theoretical knowledge. I also gained practical skills such as picking, agile thinking, negotiation, and both face-to-face and online cooperation. So this experience expanded my understanding of business ethics, highlights the importance of adaptability and teamwork in a diverse working environment. So 2 modules stood out the most, as one of the leadership module reshaped my view by highlighting the elective leadership is built on influence, not only just the authority. The unconscious bias module helped me to recognize assumptions I hadn't noticed before, showing me how aware of bias is the key to building the inclusive working environment. So although I took the unit with my friends, which means I didn't expand my social circle much, it still helped me to appreciate inclusive working environment and told me that the value of cooperation insights. Next, I'm going to talk about part 4 is a reflection on my time at university. So my time at university was incredible reward, I could say that. So academically, I have grown into a person who is confident in my business knowledge and practical skills. Socially, I arrived in Singapore knowing no one and left with multicultural groups of friends. And it was a journey that expanded my worldview and reshaped my identity. So to be honest, I wasn't sure about learning business management at first. But when I saw the course content was highly consistent with my interest and clear and consistent with my career goals, I become more and more confident. However, one of my small regrets is that I'm not engaging more with the club and challenging like electives, which could have provided further growth. I manage my time efficiently by choosing courses, which give me space for self-study, rest, and the travel. So I limited the daily classes to three to prevent like burnout, and often studied in the library on days with long breaks. So weekend trips help me to recharge and expand the new culture. So overall, I think university gave me the freedom to explore growth and help me to build lifelong relationships. So let's move to talk about part 5. It's my career plan. As I think about my future, I have managed 3 possible ways. Each reflects the different side of me, and I would like to use outside plan to help me. So the first is HR professional path. So in the first 2 years, I will start as a HR assistant, learning about employee relationships and workplace culture. And by the year 5, I'm aiming to become a HR business partners and managers, while learning project and leading the project and the teams. So in the long term, I hope to launch my own HR company, helping the small business build better people or build better the strategies. The second part is a psychological pivot. So if I realize that the business isn't my passion, I'm planning to purchase a master's in psychological. And after gaining practical experience, I will open a mental health clinic, not as a therapist. It's just like a manager who hire professional and build a safe support place for others. And the third path is a creative explorer. I will begin by spending my time in the library, reading wildly and following my curiosity. Later, I will travel the world, meeting people, discovering culture, and writing about what I see and feel. So, as for my next plan after graduation, so I think it's just like the outset plan 1. So I'm going to choose and become a professional HR, and I will actively seek for the mentorship, attend industry networking events, and continually upskilling my professional courses and skills. In addition, I plan to deepen my industry engagement by joining some relevant professional associations. And next is about part 6. Part 6 is a message to my future self. As for the message to my future self, I would like to say that I hope the knowledge and experiences from coding continue to shape my career in a meaningful way. And I also hope the friendship built here remains strong and lasting forever. Most of all, I hope I never lose the sense of purpose and passions that I felt as I step into the world for the first time. When time gets through, remember to stay curious and open to learning. Embrace the failures as a part of my growth, keeping my ambitions in checking with self-care, and above all, don't forget the reasons that inspired me to take this journey in the first place. Finally is a conclusion. So in the conclusion, I think my journey at Canton University has been transformative in every way. The academic challenges pushed me to grow, while the social experiences expanded my understanding of the world and myself. The employability tool and the reflective modules helped me understanding not only who I am, but also who I want to become. So I'm leaving with valuable skills, lasting memories, and a heart full of dreams, ready to embrace whatever comes to the next. So finally, really thank you for your listening and your time. Wishing we all have a bright career ahead.